Steelers finally got around to naming Russell Wilson their starter, and the only team left is the Patriots. Marvin just said to me moments ago, Patriots have named their starting quarterback. How about we play Guess Who the Patriots have named as their starting quarterback game?
All right, everybody. I'm your host, Wink Marvindale.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here. We're going to play Name That Starting Quarterback for the Patriots.
Okay.
You know what? We're going to start off with our producer, Paulie Paps.
Okay, Paul.
A lot of pressure. I'm going to go right with my first answer, Jacoby Brissett.
All right. Todd.
It won't be May in September, Brissett.
Okay. Seton.
I'm going with Brissett as well.
I'm going to go. Well, that's no fun if we all go Brissett.
Unless we're all wrong.
I'm going Drake Maye.
Ooh, okay. You know what? Let's hear from the man himself, Gerard Mayo.
We have decided, or I have decided, that Jacoby Brissett will be our starting quarterback this season. Now, in saying that, as an organization, we're 100% behind Jacoby. There is no, you got a guy right here, you got a guy right there. We're 100% behind Jacoby. And I had an opportunity to talk to Drake. I had an opportunity to talk to Jacoby separately and also together. And I feel like we're all on the same page from an organizational perspective.
All right. It's not exciting, but it is smart. I agree with it. And the only thing I thought was when he got banged up the last game on Sunday night, if the shoulder was banged up where he couldn't play, then Drake Maye was going to play. But it felt like that's the cautionary tale here. And certainly with the lack of talent, skill position talent, I would go with Jacoby Brissett as well. And yes, you're going to be all in on Jacoby Brissett until you're not all in on Jacoby Brissett because that's how it works. It's just like, it feels like the media is waiting for Justin Fields to take over for Russell Wilson. Russ is going to be your starter. In fact, here's Mike Tomlin finally getting around to making the announcement.
I met with both quarterbacks here just a few minutes ago after practice, and I informed them that Russ is QB1 going into week 1. It was a difficult decision, but not difficult in a negative way, to be quite honest with you. It was difficult in a positive way. The decision was difficult because of what they're capable of doing. The decision was difficult because of how they have conducted themselves, as opposed to the things that they fall short in terms of capabilities or negative conduct.
Okay, let's play the which quarterback plays first. Justin Fields in Pittsburgh or Drake Maye with the Patriots. Which one of those quarterbacks will get the starting role? Todd, I'll start with you. Which quarterback of those two starts first?
I think Justin Fields comes in for Russ first.
Okay. Not sure why you delivered it that way, but okay. Seton?
It's almost like The Simpsons.
Yeah.
I'm going Drake Maye.
Drake Maye.
For sure.
Marvin?
Drake Maye.
Paulie?
I'm going to call my week in game Drake Maye Week 7 against Jacksonville.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go Drake Maye as well. It feels like the media, I don't know if this is happening in Pittsburgh, but it feels like nationally we're kind of going, well, will Russ make it to Thanksgiving? Russ had better numbers last year. I know numbers can lie. Better numbers than Patrick Mahomes did. He had 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Pittsburgh would kill for that. They would take that all day, all season. But sometimes those numbers lie. When did you get those numbers? Were there times when you were blown out and you put up some decent numbers there? What did you do in crunch time with those numbers? But it feels like we're already circling on the calendar when Justin Fields is taking over for Russ. It's wishful reporting is what is happening here. Russ has had, 9 really good seasons, and then he's had 2 bad seasons? 9 Pro Bowls. It feels like, okay, Seattle kicked him to the curb. Denver kicked him to the curb. Well, he must be washed. I'd like to see how this goes, obviously with Mike Tomlin. Offensive line, I've got questions about. You do have some skill position players. You got a running game. And this might be just, Russ, go out there and manage the game for us. We don't need you to be Superman. No Herculean task. Just go out there and play. And let's try not to take sacks and make mistakes. And that's probably what Mike Tomlin's going to lean on. Let's be conservative-ish. But they've had a hard time, scoring in the preseason. I know it's preseason, but I would be a little bit concerned. Like, you want to see something. In Denver, I got to see Bo Nix lead them. I think he was in for 7 drives. They scored touchdowns on 6 of them. I like it. It's better than the alternative of 7 drives and we have 1 touchdown. But all you want to do is, are we headed in the right direction? And it feels like with that offensive line and some doubt with that, Justin Fields feels like he'll get a chance to play. And the question is, does Russ give up that opportunity because he doesn't play well? Or does he get banged up? Do they need a spark at some point? Once again, you're in a division where the last place team could win the division this year, the Cincinnati Bengals. The Ravens will still be good. Cleveland might figure it out. And they certainly played well last year without Deshaun Watson and Nick Chubb. So I wouldn't rule them out winning the division. And then you have Pittsburgh as well. So New England, I certainly understand it. You want to have Drake Maye watch a little bit. I didn't think he was ready, told he wasn't ready, though he had really good moments. It's weird. He outplayed Jacoby Brissett, but he's not going to get the job because he's not ready for the job. And I think what Gerard Mayo is doing as a rookie head coach, let me just go out there with somebody that I'm familiar with, team's familiar with, and he knows how to play the position. Not at a high level, but at a level good enough for what the New England Patriots are going to be.